Welcome into our ESPN FC studios. I'm Alexis Nunes here with Shaka Hislop, Alejandro Moreno, and Stevie Nickel. Also joining us live from Madrid, Spain, is really a man who needs no introduction. He's a former Spain. Today we've got the back page of money. Even though money is not a question for Man City, just how good a player is he?
Well, he's a very solid, reliable, intense.
Ask the panel now, of course, gentlemen. Knowing these two signings now, who do you think has the stronger squad, Man City or Chelsea?
I think City have the stronger squad. I don't think Chelsea have addressed some of their concerns.
Picked Chelsea to win the league.
I did.
Your prediction now?
I'm not changing my prediction yet.
Preemptive.
I'm just saying after 2 games of a season, regardless of what has happened in those 2 games, there's the weaker squads. But if everybody stays fit for Chelsea all season long, everybody stays fit for City all season long, and you have your first 11.
Well, first of all, you're laying the groundwork somewhere in the middle of the season.
Clever, Shaka, clever.
Again, if we're going to say right now, and I look...
Worried, or should United be worried?
No, I don't think there's any real need for Wayne Rooney to be worried, not after 2 games. It is a marathon, not a sprint after all. I think the big
Tweener, that he will score his goals, but over the last 5 seasons, he's only scored over 20 goals once, and that's back in 2011, 2012, where he scored 34. Besides that...
Louis van Gaal should be getting it for putting so much pressure on him. Is Wayne...
In the quote that he admitted that he had one bad game, that one against Aston Villa, but he wasn't really impressive against Tottenham, do you think? So... is his standards, not quite there?
Well, I mean, he's not going to go out of his way and say, hey, I'm playing poorly, guys. You know how it is.
In all the games.
And in every game that I've played. No, I mean, nice in that he's playing below the standards, but at some point you also have to...
This weekend in the Premier League, West Brom hosting Chelsea, the Premier League champions. Now, Chelsea have had an absolute nightmare start. Stevie, we saw in the last game John Terry, who is pretty much an icon for Chelsea, he was subbed off. Obviously, Jose Mourinho not very happy for him. Any chance he could start this weekend?
Well, I think the fact that it's West Brom means that John Terry will start. This is the idea.
Last week's performances. Say you're Jose Mourinho, would you let him, make that statement that, look, what you did last week was awful?
John Terry's had the kick up the backside that the form he was...
Terry will and should play. I look at a guy like Ivanovic, and we sat here on the couch last week, and you told me he was going to get it right, that it was just preseason, I get your body just
I'm just correcting a mistake. I don't see lightning striking twice. Not so soon after.
All right, so score predictions then?
2-0 Chelsea.
Easily.
Comfortably.
With Terry and Ivanovic.
With Terry and Ivanovic.
To start?
Do you want the other 9 as well?
Sure.
Yeah, go on.
Alejandro?
I will say that Chelsea will be very convincing in this match. I think they've gotten the wake-up call they needed. They were thoroughly outplayed by Manchester City, and it's about time that the defender from Jose Mourinho. You used to hate him, but now you love him. Since you talked to him in your little interview that lasted for about days and days.
Bit about Gareth Bale and, of course, his positioning at Real Madrid, and about how he should be behind the striker because that's where he is the most comfortable. What do you make of it?
Well, it's going to be very interesting, mainly for himself, for his team.
Up to a certain Rafa Benitez, who starts his reign there at Real Madrid this season. What do you think he will bring to the table differently from Carlo Ancelotti?
Well, Carlo Ancelotti, they are 2 top coaches.
How could that have happened?
Hey, he played for Atleti as well. Any chance for Atleti, you guys? What do you think?
No, not for me. I don't think Atleti challenge a big 2. Not over the long haul. It comes down to the 2 Asante.
Often that, the Red Devils have been playing pretty football, but one person has played pretty football this week. Memphis Depay. Look at this.
Sweet defense, by the way.
That was, but I think this one was the howler.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that was an absolute beauty. But what was even more beautiful, I would think, is how he celebrated. Got the whip and got the nene. These are my boys. I would give this man the winning prize for any dance floor anywhere. Both of them, Alejandro. How do we choose?
No, you have to choose.
Anyway, so we can choose right now.
Dance all right.
We're going to choose right now because we're going to have an official dance-off. We are challenging Shaka to represent Trinidad and Tobago
Can I
and
do Stevie's dance?
to represent Scotland. Who dances better? Let's have it, guys.
Can I do Stevie's?
Yes, do Stevie's dance.
Come on.
What was that,
Both
Stevie?
are.
What was that?
He was playing the saxophone. He was giving it.
I was working.
Oh,
Yeah, Shaka, work it, Shaka.
Who's the winner, Alejandro?
Oh, Stevie.
Stevie, we're
He gave it the whole. And then a little. Come on.
all right.
Oh.
Thank you guys so much. Of course, so Stevie, you don't even need Dancing with the Stars. You have won the ESPN FC Dance Off. Thank you guys for having me. Great, and thanks to Santi Solari. Stay tuned for more on ESPN FC.